Hello, I'm Cyndi Wyatt Blake, and
I'm Wanda Garrett.
we have been at Hometown. Well, I'm the longest surviving member of Hometown.
She's the
Besides,
OG.
yes, besides the owners, and Wanda is the
Oldest female realtor in the state of Virginia. I've been here probably about 31 years maybe.
yeah.
And got my license 1975, right, almost out of high school. And I was a single mom and decided to go into real estate. And Jimmy Carter was president. I went to work for Todd's daddy. Todd was 9 years old. I'll never forget that. And here I am, 48 years later, working for Roy's son.
Yes.
And Mike.
Yes. And I met Todd. His father had recently passed away. And so Todd had his own little company. It was just Todd. And Todd's brother was wooing me and decided to introduce me to Todd. And I remember Todd told me an off-color joke, which we would never do nowadays, but I thought he was the funniest. And so he hired me. And so I went to work for Todd. And then we merged with Bonnie Chenault.
Yeah.
So here we
Bon
are.
Bon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I loved about real estate, we're talking about interest rates now. And people crying the blues because they've gone from 2.5, 2.75 to over 7%. When I was in the business, they were 18 to 22%. But we still sold homes. But that's when they made the adjustable rate mortgage. Of course, back then it was negative amortization. The government had to step in on that. But what I miss most, and this is going to show my age, I miss the MLS book.
Which were this big.
Especially the comp book. I live for the comp book because I had them year by year and I could go back and flip through every house that sold quickly. But now the computer, the young people would never understand that.
No, and our cell phones, which were drilled into our car
This
or
big,
in a bag.
this big, like a shoebox. You held a shoebox
That's
up
right.
here.
And that's when we put our clients in the car and
took
drove
them everywhere.
them everywhere.
We made appointments sometimes 2 weeks in advance.
That's right. Because the houses would stay on the market that long for sure. Not like nowadays.
Not like nowadays.
No.
Yep.
No, and it was a lot. I mean, well, really with Hometown, I mean, what do you think? The thing that's so great about Hometown is that everybody's always here for you, whether it's professionally
We're a family.
or personally.
We're
We are just a family.
We're a family.
And that's what sets us apart from all other companies, I think.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
So.
And that's why I've stayed and do residential and commercial here.
Yes.
Because they've given me the opportunity to grow that end of my business.
Yes. And I've stayed just because I love them so much.
Me too.
So.
I don't do change well. That's why I've stayed married to Reed all these years.
I do change a lot, but we won't go there.
Same hairdo for 40 years.
Wanda. So.
But anyway, we love Hometown, both
Yes.
Cyndi and I.
Yes. And we want to say
Happy
35th.
Anniversary or birthday?
Both.
Both.